Oh man, I love to get good mail on a Friday. And FedEx just dropped off the Positive Grid Spark Cab. Welcome back, I'm Tony, and I really wasn't planning on doing a video today. It might not be the best quality because I kind of threw it all together, but I was pretty excited about getting this. The Spark Cab, well, is it called the Spark Cab or is it just the cab? Well, here's a shot from the website, so that's what it's called. This is a 140 watt powered cabinet that you can use with your Spark amps or various other things. I mean, even Bluetooth. This is not a full review. I will get more in depth later, but I actually have this sitting downstairs. I want to run down there right now. We're going to open it up. I'm going to show you what's inside the box, and then we're going to play it and give you the first impressions. Well, let's open her up. That was easy. It says, plug in, get loud. Now, obviously, I have the Spark 40 over there. I also have the Spark Mini. Okay, got a little box here. Accessories. Okay, cable 1, cable 2. Power cable, a declaration of conformity, and your Spark Cab quick start guide. Oh, that's a heavy piece of cardboard. I thought there was stuff in it, but there's not. Okay, it does have handles on the sides of it. Got some big silica gel packs inside of here. Alrighty. Oh, we got the back on this side. It's funny because when I got the box felt really, really heavy, but the cabinet itself, it really isn't all that heavy. And it's nice that it has these real nice handles on it. Again, this is just unboxing and a first impressions, first look type of thing. So you got your whole control panel back here. Looks like it's pretty full featured. I've already looked at it on the website. The material that's covering this is it's got like a bit of a rubberized feel to it. I don't know, maybe it's just because it's new. And there is the front of it. And put this head on top of here. Well, this is the 40. And it looks like it's pretty much made for that. Kind of looks like a little bit of a little stack, OCD setting in there. Dang, that amp is a little bit dusty, isn't it? Well, there we go. Looks pretty cool. All right, so I've got my Spark Mini on here. This is what I keep upstairs for my little practice amp. So I wanted to see what this little tiny amp would sound like coming out of this not so little tiny cabinet. So let's check it out. All right, so the guitar that I'm playing today is the Kiesel Type X. Man, I love this guitar. Headless, yeah. And as far as miking this, I've just got a wireless lav on here right now. When I do more of a review on this, I'll properly mic it with an SM57. Right now on the Mini, the guitar is up at about 10 o'clock. And on the back of this one, on the volume for the speaker, it's only at like 7 o'clock. So, I mean, it's barely, it'd be like a 3 on the volume. So let's check out some chugging. It's really, really bassy, meaning I can actually feel the rumble in the room from this. I'm in an upstairs room, so it's sitting on the floor. I can actually feel the floor moving from that. Not too shabby at all. Of course, there's only 4 presets on this amp, so that is my heaviest one on here. It's actually modeled after an Angle amp. All right, let's try another preset here. Basically all of the presets sound exactly how they sound on the Mini, just bigger on the cab. And it's a little bit bassier, I can tell you that. Let's try clean. mean, it's not too bad at all. If I had had this when I was a kid, man, I would have just totally loved that because, you know, you can play your music through these things and play along with it. You can play stuff off of YouTube and all that. The Positive Grid Spark amp it's a fun little amp, that's for sure. So you know what? It sounds pretty much like my other Spark amps. It's louder, it's bigger. When I do a full test on this though, I'm gonna plug in a couple of other amps to it and we'll see how those sound. I never did get that Spark Go, which is the little tiny thing, but the Mini and the 40, they're actually really very good as practice amps. It's not something I think I'd be out gigging with or anything like that, but I picked up the 40 during the pandemic and was like, oh yeah, this is really cool. It's nice to be able to sit down and actually play with some of the songs. It all plays through the same, I dig it. Of course, it's not gonna replace my Marshall and Engel, and that's a new one over there, that little Friedman. That's a tiny little Friedman amp that I'm also gonna be showing here on this channel. But all in all, for what it is, and only a little over a couple $100, it's not too bad, especially if you already own a Spark amp. Now I got mine on pre-sale and I think it was like $269. I think it's $299 now. But Black Friday is coming, so watch out for the deals, man. Like I said, I'll get more in depth with that later on, but it's Friday and I'm ready to go, man. I'm gonna play for a little bit longer, have a couple of beers, time to go out for dinner. But I wanna thank you so much for your support here on the channel. It means the world to me. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, there is a red subscribe button down there and notification bell. Click both of those, you'll get notifications when I upload new videos. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. We'll catch you next time on the Vapor Trail channel.